love or hate this menu update?
Princess the Bear here. Today we've been summoned back to the Magic Kingdom. It's time to return to
the Plaza restaurant.
Yes, apparently the Plaza is the place where we're supposed to go stand because the menu's updated. And as your number one choice in food infotainment, we're here to try out these new menu items so you don't have to. If he's vegan. I'm not. It's really the nostalgia that got me here.
It's time to foodie and chill.
So, no appetizers for us today. The appetizers are unchanged. We just lost one. The crab and cheddar dip that was previously on the menu is now gone. More like a menu streamlining. You're like getting their summer body ready for Summer Junior, if it ever comes. Surprise, surprise. I went with a triple-decker turkey club sandwich. Previously, the old turkey club that was here was one of my favorite sandwiches on property. I love a good sandwich. I eat the turkey sandwich when we go to Contemporary. If I have the option for a turkey sandwich over most things, I'm probably going to pick the turkey sandwich. Now this one is triple-decker as a name. You get 3 pieces of bread, the bacon, the thick-cut deli turkey, and then tomato on both sides with a mayo, and lettuce. No complaints there. That is a wonderfully executed club. The bread has a nice toast, like a light toast on it, not crispy, cut the roof of your mouth toasted, but like a nice toast so it holds together. It doesn't fall apart when you pick it up. It's got a lemon pepper mayo on there that just sort of like zings right along with the bacon and the nice thick pieces of turkey. Some places they get boring, like the super thin, like whisper on a prayer sort of turkey. No, this is actually like thick deli turkey. It's a sizable sandwich cut into 4 pieces. Honestly, it needs to be. If it was a whole sandwich, I don't think there's any way I could fit this whole thing in my mouth. I can barely fit my mouth over one triangle, but I will do it. Suffering for our art, if you will. I would give that a 4 out of 5 claws. That is a delicious turkey sandwich, and I would take that over a burger any day of the week. And see, when I think about this sandwich in the halls of turkey sandwiches, one of my favorite on property is Contempo Cafe's sandwich. And while that sandwich is smaller, it's got like this nice artisanal multigrain bread, stressing the artisanal part, and that bread is slightly better. Well, the toast on this bread is better. It's a toss-up. I would take them both at the same time. But if I have to pick, or to kick one out of bed, it's probably going to be this one. I would probably go with the one from Contemporary because it's got this nice cranberry mayo on it. It's like Thanksgiving cold every day of the year. Not to be confused with Liberty Tree, because that's not the same sort of vibe.
It's nice to crave an Impossible Burger and come here because they give you a really, really hefty one. Beautiful chili. It used to be an appetizer. It's now only available on the burger. You put Pico on there, and then there is pickles on the side. I'm just going to throw those pickles on there because I love me a good pickle. I should cut this. I shouldn't really eat this, but I'm doing it. They serve a basic salad here for an appetizer, so they could do the same thing with the Impossible Burger, but they don't. It is so flavorful. It is cooked perfectly. I love the chili. I think the pico is amazing. The tartness of the pickle. Of course, you can't go wrong with a good pickle. I enjoy this burger quite a bit. And would I like them to change this? Yes. But I do like that this is here. It is nice. I will give it a 4 out of 5 burgers. It is a very well done Impossible Burger that has been here for quite some time.
The Plaza has always operated, and it's this sort of like weird in-between space here at Magic Kingdom. I consider it to be like a baby table service. The food is elevated over a quick service, but you'll get food here quicker in most cases than you will most quick service places in this park. Try it, and tell us if we're wrong. But this Impossible Burger also doesn't get enough credit from all the fixins, the pickles, the chili. Like, honestly, you could get a plain Impossible Burger anywhere else in the park. Or even the Beyond Burger from, say, like Casa Grace, and you will wait 2 to 3 times longer to get something that is arguably awful. Compared to this is a big boy. Even though I believe the Cosmic Rays is indeed impossible now beyond, the way this is seasoned is like an actual burger. It's actually got some care and love into it. The patty is nice and thick, much thicker than you're going to get, which is literally next door. The chili hasn't always been great for me, but today it's nice and well seasoned, punchy flavors. I'm getting the beans, I'm getting the tomatoes, and that saltiness of the pickle, a little bit of extra cheese. It's elevated. That's a burger that I wouldn't be afraid to take home to the parents, you know? I wouldn't be ashamed of it. I'd actually claim it, you know, show it off in public, like today. It's a tasty burger. A vegan would be proud. Plant-based people, come and support your food. Make sure that Disney knows that you want more of it. I would give this a solid 4 out of 5 claws.
We love a good thick fry. This fry will certainly pass the Disney fry test. Nice, thick, though it looks, I don't really like the color. I think maybe the oil needs to be changed or it's too hot. One or the other, neither is a good thing. And of course we have mustard, so we're going to dip it in the mustard. This mustard has got some kick to it. My goodness. Maybe I just took a lot. I don't know what, but wow. It overpowered the fry. I had to do another bite just to see, but the fry is nice. I think it needs a little bit of salt, but you don't really want to salt this anymore. You got enough sodium on this entire plate. So I'll leave it as is. It does pass the fry test, so it has to get at least a 2.5 out of 5. I'm not a huge fan of the cook, so I'm just going to give it a 2.75 out of 5 because I think it deserves that.
I do appreciate a nice thick cut fry. Cheat as they might to pass the fry test, and these are the same fries that you would get with the loaded fry appetizer if you ordered that, but I appreciate them having them to side with our meal. And honestly, we ask for mustard at most places. It always pains me that ketchup is a default. But of the tomato, what I would much rather have a nice zingy mustard than ketchup any day of the week. I honestly think that ketchup is the inferior condiment. Salacious, I know. A little bit of mustard, give it a little twirl, like I was a Jordan Galaxy's Edge. I like a nice, fresh, zingy mustard. Not one of those mustards that's been sitting out all day with little pumps. Nice, crisp, clean mustard cut. Doesn't need to be fancy. I don't need honey or agave or sriracha. I will take those things in my mustard, but a nice, classic mustard, undeniably good. Who cares if it covers up the flavor of a boring Disney fry? But this one gets some points for being at least thick and executed well. I would give this a solid 3 out of 5 claws.
I feel like if I'm not ordering a glass of wine, which that menu has shrank as well, I'm usually getting the Margarita. These are pre-batched drinks. You cannot modify them, unfortunately. The bitters are an interesting flavor. Not my favorite, but it is Magic Kingdom. So I will give it a 2 out of 5 margaritas. If you want to drink, you might as well just walk over to the Contemporary and go to Steakhouse 71 and see any of those amazing bartenders and then walk back to Magic Kingdom after that.
Magic Kingdom, you're getting 0 amounts of leeway or rope from me just because you happen to have cocktails in these sit-down restaurants now. You raised the bar when you opened Beacon Barrel, so now I expect some sort of refresh to these drinks. Batch is not an excuse. You have a bar here now. Now I want to see new beverages at least a couple times a year. I'm going to drink them, but I'm disappointed they've been frozen in time for this long. So I got the cold brew martini because I was craving some 3-bean soup. That seems to be a regular occurrence now. It's very light looking 3-bean soup. The beans is there. The soup is there, but I feel like it's missing some like a foamy looking top or something. I'm still going to drink it. The pinky up. That is in fact a cold brew martini. It'd be hitting. Like a Mack truck, it'd be hitting. Like fireworks off the stage in front of the castle, it'd be hitting. If you were even the least bit, like small-eyed, like sleepy, you're awake now. I think I can see salads. 4 out of 5 claws.
Since we started this channel, we have been doing reviews at the Plaza. Our first one on this channel was actually in 2019. And ever since our first review, we've always been able to get the dark chocolate banana bread pudding with the scoop of the vegan ice cream on top. And today they changed the menu. So that is gone after like 7-8 years of it being on the menu. Also, the chocolate pecan brownie milkshake is gone, and the key lime pie milkshake is gone. Those have been replaced with a cookies and cream and a chocolate hazelnut. Can't make those ones vegan, but we gotta try this one. And I gotta say, this dessert has some big shoes to fill. Let's see. I like the little banana on top. Like the innards, you can see there's like a nice little chocolate. And this tart mold they've used for other things before, so it's nice to see it coming back. It is a little hard to grab. I like the caramel on the bottom. All right, and then the inside looks like a combination of things. It's not just chocolate. It does also look really messy. It is light and airy, but also extremely rich. The banana is nice, but the chocolate is really overpowering. And then the caramel is also really overpowering. So this is a very rich, very decadent dessert that, though small in size, packs a punch in flavor. And I'm glad that I'm sharing this dessert because I definitely don't think that I could eat it all by myself. It might not be too bad with some ice cream, but other than that, I don't know if it impresses me as much as the old dessert did. So I guess I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5 bananas. It's good. It's rich. I probably can't eat more than 3 bites though. And the old dessert, Bear and I used to fight over. And like we would literally spoon fight because we wanted to eat all of the dessert. And I just don't think we're gonna do that with this one. I don't.
That's the Bear about the world. The one thing I'm never gonna refuse is some bananas and some chocolate and a tart. That is right up my Bear alley. Now this lake of caramel almost feels like a trap. Like you're trying to trap me if I reach in and grab it. I guess that would prevent me from stealing it all from the princess, but it's not going to stop me from trying it all for you guys. The tart is tartin. It's definitely keeping it in there. Now there's some bananas inside as well, so don't worry about the banana on the top. We will get to them. But you have bananas on the inside as well, and that is a sticky, icky boy. It's almost like a deconstructed candy bar, looks like almost. I feel as if I need something to throw in which to further physically demonstrate my joy at how good this tastes. That toasted banana is especially nice with the chocolate and the caramel. You're getting like 3 layers of richness, but they all mesh together well, but it is super rich, like Richie Rich, like Scrooge McDuck in a vault full of coins level rich. A lot for one person. So I am also glad that we are able to share this thing, but it is worth admission. Even if you don't want to come here and eat a whole meal, as we said again, and we'll say again and again and again, you can come here and get dessert, you know? Whose vacation is it? You paid for it. You come here and eat whatever you want. You're not going to get any judgment from us. We would do it. We have done it, actually. So get you some dessert. This one, I think, is a big improvement over the one before. Now, that one's got a long history with us, but this is amazing. I would give this 4.75 out of 5 points. Plaza is staking its claim to its part of Main Street.
But do we love it or hate it? Now,
I don't hate it. I still don't love it though. It's the Plaza. It's the place you go when you need to eat and eat in a hurry.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you don't want quick service. It's still better than quick service. It's just the Plaza. There's no frills. It's just food, seats, and usually a pretty good view. I like the new addition of her dessert. Is excellent. The turkey sandwich, I'm never going to say no to because I'm a turkey sucker for the most part. I know most of you don't come to the parks for basically deli turkey, but to each their own, I suppose. The shakes obviously did change. Couldn't get those because, lactose intolerant and vegan. I could have got it with like the plant-based ice cream, but wasn't feeling it. Already too full from what we got. But we know what you guys think. Where does the Plaza hold its place in your heart of hearts when making a reservation in Magic Kingdom? Is it a go? Is it a no? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I think Bear might eat himself up into this castle or something.
I know I was kind of stuck on how much bigger it is in California. See how she runs away? But you heard the girl.